PSA to the clingers and the confused. If you're coming to Savon, the divine source of this channel, and think she's going to sit there year after year giving you life support while you refuse to change, grow, or give anything back, go journal. Go heal. Go pay somebody else to hold your hand while you throw a tantrum. Because she is not your therapist, she is not your spiritual emotional garbage bin, and she is not here for your passive consumption. Remember that, and remember the name, Savon.
Okay. Well, that is Molly. And I love Molly. All right, y'all. So I'm about to go ahead. Hold on, let me cut this down. All right, I'm about to go ahead and jump into Libra's energy. Yeah, I kind of messed up and forgot to get my pen and paper. All right. Okay. Libra. Sagittarius. What is that? Okay, Libras. All right. All right. Okay. I had to wait a little minute to get started. Hold on. I need my music to hear. All right, Libras. Let's go ahead. Let's get started on your reading. Okay. So, what's new in love for Libras? I want to look at something new. What's new in love for Libras? Libra, your energy, Justice card, first card that came out. What's new in love for Libras? I don't know why I've been pulled to look at new energy, but it feels much better than old energy. So, y'all got some majors coming out. Okay, so we got, what is that? Let me see. What else? Give me one more card, Spirit. Okay. So you got Justice card in the upright, the Hermit upright, and the Emperor reversed. Okay. You may be a bit defensive or guarded or overly protective with your energy. Hey, Casper. But it seems like what's new in love with you guys. Okay, I'm getting two messages. First message getting is something new is sparking with you guys. Either you're, I don't know if you're making demands about getting married with somebody or needing somebody to fulfill a marriage or some type of contract. Other than that, you're on your, it's like you're on your own, but you're aligning your energy with fairness. Okay. I feel like Libra, what's new for you is you're not settling anymore in love. Okay. You're, there's some type of karmic situation here that needs to be balanced out. You've done some type of work with this Hermit card, but I feel like you decided to reflect on getting rid of something or getting real about something. Okay. So this is not surface level because you chose to be by yourself for a reason. All right. So you're not tolerating control. Somebody's trying to control you, or they want to control the whole damn dynamic that you're a part of with this person. You are lacking the fact that someone don't respect you. Okay. So why is this new? Why is this new? Why is this new? Six of Wands, upright. Five of Wands, reversed. Why is this new? Eight of Swords, reversed. Okay. Uh, why I feel a Capricorn in your energy? I do not know. It it's new because you're finally being seen or celebrated in some way. It's like you have a face where you just don't look happy, but you're not mad. Hmm. I feel like I'm hearing you tell somebody if you don't want to be here, you don't got to be here. Because there's a situation that you're refusing to be stuck in. You finally decided to, or maybe you finally acknowledged what you like, what your interests are, what makes you happy. Okay. Instead of settling for what makes another person happy, you've decided to acknowledge, even if it's private, even if it's not seen by other people, you've decided to acknowledge that you care, that you matter, you're important. All right. You don't want to just be someone's sit at home wife while your partner does nothing, but you do a lot. I don't know, but that's coming from somewhere. All right. It's just new because it feels like you actually are passionate about something. You're not limiting yourself. Why does this matter for Libras? Something about your belief system overall. Hmm. Somebody's overthinking a lot about being left out or having to do more, pay more, give more. What the hell is this, Libra? Are you accepting the fact that a certain relationship you have with someone is fair to you if it's open, if other people can acknowledge you in it? Okay. You want a relationship that makes you look good, that makes you feel like the empress, nurtured, cared for, something like that. And I feel like, are you gaining this energy, or is this what you just fantasize? I don't know. You're just waiting on it. You're waiting on it. So this is annoying. I'm telling you, it's annoying as hell when y'all's messages start out interesting and then it becomes uninteresting. um so you're waiting to hear from somebody who's overwhelmed. Mm. Somebody's telling you they love you for the first time after they done already betrayed you or stabbed you in the back or made you feel some type of way. Well, okay, that's what I got for you, Libras. I'm gonna move on now because y'all's energy is can I be real? It's boring. Not the reading itself. It just feels like Libras, whatever new is coming to you is because you wanted it that way. You made it that way. All right. You've been settling. And so basically, it just shows me that you're thinking a lot, but you're not stressing about your thoughts. Nothing like that. Okay. You're up at night because you're passionate about doing something different. However, if you are already in a relationship, Libra, with somebody, I don't see your person doing shit. Okay. Libra, you're still in the position where you're doing all the work. I don't see your person doing anything new or old. All right, let's move on. 10 minutes to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Okay, what's new in love for Scorpios? All right. Hangman, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups energy. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, Scorpios, you're used to rushing into connections with people or allowing people to rush in on you without talking, without thinking first. So, you're pausing. You're why you step back? Mm. Nine of Pentacles, the World card. What else? You step back because you want to see if you you want to see how patient someone is. You want to see how patient another person is before they blow up. What else? What else is new for Scorpio? Okay. So you're more positive. You're seen as more attractive. This has nothing to do with sex. It has a lot to do with what you're attracting. Someone wants you physically, okay? They want to make some sort of commitment to you, a promise or something like that. But I feel like whoever got in a connection with another person, it was only out of fear bases when it comes to stability. So somebody was looking for stability. Hmm. There's a situation where something is healing. Somebody, there could be two women dealing with, there could be a woman dealing with two women. I see that. Okay. What's healing? What's new exactly? I should have used my other cards for this reading. I should have used my other damn tarot deck, but I didn't with this one. I don't know why, but it is what it is. All right. So what's healing is some fear you got. What's the fear? There's okay. Somebody's worried that you're not gonna forgive them and let them back in. They do want you to care, but you fear that if you care, the same thing that you care about is not gonna change while you're processing or working on yourself, your emotional health. Okay, so it seems like the new love that's coming in is actively what you want. It seems like it's shifting into a space of your conscious mind where you're creating emotional depth. You're ready to surrender control and manifest nurturing emotionally and fulfillingly. Okay. So you feel that you need to give to other people at this time for some reason, and you're obsessed with the idea of being manipulated. Uh, you could be also obsessed with somebody that you keep having what is it? Hidden secrets with, sexual secrets with. Mm. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Mm-mm-mm. I have been waiting for channel messages to come in here all day. All right. Let's see. Sagittarius. All right. Time 14. All right, what's new in love for Sagittarius? Okay, Sagittarius is this by what is this? This by yourself. Temperance card. Okay, so what's new for you in love, Sagittarius? You are nurturing and working on yourself, okay? You are loving yourself more than anything right now because you feel like no one else is going to be able to do it the way you like, based on how they touch you, tease you, kiss you, talk to you. What's this? You let go of some type of past energy. So you're over the past. You're over a past person. You're over a past way of believing or thinking or the way that you interact with people sexually. What else? But you want another person though. I feel like you want some type of high level commitment and you don't want to have to wait on it. What's new? For some of you Sagittarius, there is an individual that wants to help you. This person has emotional depth with them. They're open emotionally. They do a lot of communicating with you, okay? But I feel that you do not trust this person. If they come in too happy, too open, or too guarded, you just don't trust something. You fear being able to tell another person what you went through and gotten over in order to move forward because you fear that you're going to be judged for your past. So what does this have? So this has probably got your love life on hold right now, okay? Because you're juggling back and forth with what you want and what you want to do with another person. And you're not very accepting of people right now. So you used to be willing to work very hard in connections, and now you're not. Okay? How is this benefiting you? Mm, it is not. It's causing you to show up shallow. It's so this is a warning message. This is not something that is, something that's detrimental to you. This is just a warning that you're coming off shallow. Are you shallow? Yep. 4 cups. Yeah, you are. You're shallow as hell right now. Why? Mm. Well, you're going to be very quiet. You're going to be very quiet and watch how people treat you or talk to you. It's like you have a hard time understanding that you can't just believe what people tell you, or this is what's in the past. Okay. You actually want to see something happen and not just hear something that somebody's going to tell you. You're being cold and cut off and calculated at this time. This could be because of the retrograde that's coming in, so be on watch for that. Let's move on. These messages are going to be fast because they're quick miniature readings. Yeah, nothing in depth. You want something in depth? Just book me if interested. If not, oh well. Capricorn. What's this? 18.5. Okay. Damn it. Capricorn. What's new in love for you? Capricorn, I was picking up that there was an energy last week that you didn't want nothing to do with, but this week you want a lot to do with it. You want a lot. This week you want a lot to do with a particular person, Capricorn. Let's see. Okay. Someone is definitely making you feel adored, admired, or this is how you make someone else feel. You're intentionally nurturing another person or valuing another person. Someone special. Oh, you got plans though. What's the plans with what's new? Capricorn, you just I'm not gonna say that, but anyway, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be cross watching for a Capricorn. You're doing this because you either A, feel like someone is planning to walk away from you, or because you're planning on walking away from someone. Now, the person you're walking away from may not be a person that you're already in a relationship with. This could be somebody that you just on and off with. What's new? And then you see the same shit. It ain't even new. You see the same shit. It's not even fucking new. Let's see. What's new? Mm. What's new is someone does not know you. The moon. Someone does not know that you're quiet, reserved, well kept, because you're not finna be that way. Or this is how you're becoming because this is not who you usually are. So take what resonates. If you're usually quiet and you're not finna be quiet, then that's what's new. If you're usually loud, then you're more quiet. If you're not as sexually explicit or experimenting with your body, with others, that's what you're about to do, because you change the way that you feel and the way that you think in order to not lose something or someone that matters to you. All right, let's see. Queen of Wands energy here. If you're in a marriage with somebody, you're not stressing. Oh, yep, like I thought. And there's a King of Cups here too. Okay, things are moving along forward between you and whomever. So I have two messages. One, if you're married, and two, if you're not. If you're married, you are not going to give a shit for some reason about the external people that you feel like your person talking to. It's becoming more of an open relationship because it's like, to you, you're starting to notice, look, serious relationships aren't serious like they make it look or make it sound. So I'm going to have my side piece here. For others of you, you're not in a relationship, or you're not married, or it's not that serious or whatever. You are keeping a relationship, one person between you, one person that you're committing to. That could be yourself, that could be another person, but you're deciding to be more open, okay? With or without whomever's permission. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. And it's definitely because you have changed the way you think. All right. 2240. 40. Okay, Aquarius. What's new in love with you, Aquarius? Aquarius, I feel like you want a message for yourself specifically. A sign, a message, or something. There's a lot of energy coming with you. Let's see, Aquarius, what's new? Your energy came out. A lot of people's own energy came out in their readings. Okay, so there's some type of new spark, some type of healing. Something is in progress here. Okay, there's some new action. There's a cycle that has not. Wait a minute, something closed out. What is it? What closed out? Oh, well, as soon as it ended, I do feel it started back up again. Okay, let's see. Please don't. All right. Aquarius, what's new? This could be with a past person, but something from some past person, obviously, or a new person, that's whoever you're dealing with. Something feels like somebody decided to be bold. No matter what. Okay, it's like, I don't like you, I have an issue with you, but you know what? I'm getting over it, and I'm gonna say something. What is this? Perverted to you. Someone likes the idea of doing things new or being creative. or you're getting some type of new information from someone that you were thinking about closing a cycle out with. Okay, it could be a karmic thing. So as soon as you, I'm assuming if you're at a distance with this person, once connecting with this person again, it's going to end a karmic cycle between you and them. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, you come and you go, or they come and they go, but you allow it. What's new? You being more impulsive. You slowed down for some reason, but you, um, hold on. You good at ignoring shit. You are good at avoiding shit. Okay. So like I said, you're tied to some type of karmic situation. Okay. And it seems like as soon as you guys hook up, meet up, there will be some type of toxic thing that will be broken between the two of you. Okay. That's what's healing here. All right. That's what I got. Let's move on to Pisces. All right, what's new for Pisces and love? I What's new in love for Pisces? All right, what's new in love for Pisces? There'll be moments that oh my goodness, what's new? There's a new hit it and quit it moment, Pisces, where somebody gives you the best sex you've ever had, or you, both of y'all doing it. I'm sorry. It feels like there is another water energy here, or earth energy, or fire energy. I feel like because somebody decided to come to you boldly, there was some type of challenge here, and you stepped up to the plate. That's what's new. Yeah. What was this? After you got treated unfairly elsewhere? Some type of long distance connection. I do feel like Pisces, you're starting to not get close to people. Okay. That's just what you don't want to do. But you do want to continue to have um, a connection. You're trying to figure out why, though, why you're connecting with certain people, especially people when you feel, because you're in this energy where you feel like regardless of what you do or say, people don't want to deal with you. You're going to be by yourself anyways. But I feel like that's your perception. So what's new? Good God. Okay, so you're releasing that negative thought. That is new. Okay. Yeah. Well, you're definitely surrendering something. You're letting something go because it didn't work out. It just didn't work for you. Okay. So you're ending one relationship that did feel like it was gonna go somewhere. Okay, this could be a past person, but then there was a lot of issues. All right. So you're letting one relationship go and then focusing on another one elsewhere because of the sex. Hmm. And because there's no need for any commitment, so you don't feel, you feel like there's no need to stress or worry. Okay, then you got the high priestess energy. It's something about secrets. It's something about the world not knowing about the connection, and that's what you love the most, or knowing about who you are as an individual, because you do have a bit of a freaky kinky side to you. What's new, so we can wrap this up? Yeah. So you ended something somewhere to start something elsewhere. And there's the Fool card. This is about endings, and this is about beginnings, starting over. So you ended something somewhere that you weren't that committed to start over elsewhere. Okay. and that is actually going to benefit you in the long run here. Okay, you're actually coming across somebody with the weight, even if you're giving to another person, or if you are in a connection elsewhere, you're giving or waiting around, not waiting, but whatever is coming towards you during this wait is definitely someone that's matching your energy. Okay. um okay, well, that's what I got for you guys today. Until next time, thank you, bye.